want some of this too, old man? No, fuck you talking about. But I ain't gonna lie, all my niggas home. I don't care.
Clearly she don't care. This woman is admitting to sleeping with all of her boyfriend's friends. It don't get much more for the streets than that. And then it be these same women at the end of the day that can't figure out for the life of them why they're not getting wiped up. Beyond me.
And two of them, their uncles. I don't care.
Wow. She even kept it in the family with some of them by sleeping with the uncles of her boyfriends. She admitting that she don't care. If you're going through life with this sort of attitude, don't expect the greatest of things to happen for you. Don't expect to have the best quality of experiences or life for yourself. Don't expect it. Because you got that nonchalant, I don't give a attitude.
You talking about don't play with me. Where you stupid from? Fuck you talking about, Mike.
She sound like she talking them nostrils and junk. Like, I ain't. Blow your nose.
Kids except for one, baby. He still, and one of my homies, I was in a relationship. I ain't never been in a relationship with they in. One, except for one, too. We was in a relationship for almost 2 years. Fuck, that's who tatted on me. Tatted it in.
Hey, what they say tatted like that at? I don't know. Y'all got to comment down below. What do they say tatted? What they roll them tats?
Woo! Woo! But now I ain't gonna lie, he was realer than I. He told me the game, shorty. Why y'all think I'm like this?
She said a guy taught her the game. I guess her boyfriend, the one that's tatted on her, is the one that taught her the game. Ex-boyfriend.
Uno reverse back next to him. Now he want to go get married.
Now he getting married. Or is she sure that he's the one that taught her the game?
As a woman who makes 7 figures, like my money does not retain my relationship, like my ability to.
There you go.
If he gets home at 6 a.m., me making breakfast when he gets home is what's retaining my relationship.
Yo, this is something right here. Look now. Let me say this. We done heard some stuff come from this woman before that didn't sound so great. Maybe she done changed her tone, done changed her attitude, because she is definitely presenting herself in a different light right now. But what she's saying sounds good. Now, think about that, ladies. If you're a woman who is earning 6 figures, 7 figures, earning a substantial amount of income, rather it's equal to the man or greater than what it is that he's earning, the money that you're making is not necessarily going to sustain that relationship. It's more so put on the man to earn a certain amount of income for the woman to feel like she should be secure in that relationship. But now a man is not going to be necessarily the same thing. You got many women, modern women out here so eager, so game to earn a substantial amount of income, but yet they don't take into accountability that your higher income earning is not what's going to keep the man around. Men don't operate in the same way that women do. A man is still going to expect for you to be a woman no matter the amount of income that you may or may not be bringing in. Listen to this woman and look at the other girls around her. They look disgusted.
It's never been my ability to. I'm a Forbes lister, top of my game, but that doesn't retain my relationship.
And I also heard that she be scamming. Look, there's some TikTokers that have came out that are very, very upset with the customer service of that young lady's business. But we'll talk about that later, maybe.
That doesn't retain my relationship. Me cooking from scratch 3 times a day retains my relationship.
Look at this woman right here is like, yeah, I'm not cooking for no man. This girl right here got that look on her face like, dang, my mom was right. She taught me what I was supposed to do to keep a man, but I wanted to be independent instead. Shorty right here look like, man, I can't even cook for my damn self.
Retains me going on
3 times a day?
Yes, from scratch. I was on Food Network, but like me being able to cook, me being able to upkeep our home and like putting labels on everything, doing weirdo organizing shit is what's retaining my relationship.
It's not weird, it's fantastic.
You heard what Fitz said, it's not weird, it's fantastic. That's correct. That's a woman being in her womanly natures. As much as an independent woman that this chick here is, she still has female qualities to her, things that make her a nurturing individual, things that make a man want to be with her. And in the day and age that we live in, that is becoming less and less of a thing with some of these women. But fellas, trust me when I tell you, there's still plenty of women out here that can cook and enjoy cooking. Now, I come across them. I'm telling you right now, I come across them. Can't you tell?
Listen, fellas, if you want to be a handsome, feel ashamed. I only call them because I don't know their name, but peep game.
Oh, dang, she over here that came out with the bars. Call it. I want to hear that again.
Listen, fellas, if you want to be a handsome, feel ashamed. I only call them because I don't know their name, but peep game. You deserve to get catered to for Sweetie Stay. She probably gonna cook you a little meal, just probably want to Netflix and chill. I'm trying to throat you all day and help out with a couple bills. You know.
Hey, wait, whoa, all day and help out with a couple bills. Look, I'm gonna have to hold you to that because I don't believe it.
Throat you all day and help out with a couple bills. You know, give you massages throughout the day, grind up your player to a level 40 on 2K.
Round up your player to a level 40 on 2K. She trying to help with that. Usually most dudes be like, nah, watch out, babe. I don't need you messing up my stats and that. But
so fellas, when it comes to us women, stop trying to compare and compete. Some wifey, some for the street, some loud, some discreet, some want to play with your pocket, some want to play with your meat. You
woo! She got bars for real.
Understand that, then you understand me.
She said, you understand that, you understand me.
I had some hoes, baby.
Ah, she said she had some hero. Ah, you know what? Hey, if she's a woman of her word, I like her. And I see a little tap poking out right there. What is that, a star around the nipple? You know. But for real though, fellas, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a certain type of guy, if you hold yourself to a certain standard and you move with a certain standard, you'll see that it ain't that difficult to come across a decent enough woman that will be willing to bend over, break her back for you. I'm gonna tell you, they will show their worth to you, especially if you're someone with options. They're gonna try their best to make it clear as day to you that they are the best option for you. Emphasis on try their best though. Next clip.
A man cheating is his fault.
Okay.
Who he cheats with is your fault.
Explain.
Exhibit A. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger and his ex-wife, Maria Shriver. Now this is their housekeeper, Mildred. Maria was gone all the time, doing Kennedy stuff. Maria's a Kennedy. And because of that, Arnold started getting close to the housekeeper, Mildred. Arnold ends up getting Mildred pregnant. He actually had Maria pregnant at the same time with their son, Christopher, okay? And it wasn't until 14 years later that Maria ended up putting 2 and 2 together and saw that Mildred's son and her son looked alike. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, when your husband tells you you need to be at home, this is what you say. Nothing. Don't say nothing. Stop arguing with your husband. You can buy this book on Amazon. This is the Be Quiet and Don't Argue with Your Husband book.
Ooh, okay, so she's trying to promote her book, Be Quiet and Don't Argue with Your Husband. I can hear the comments right now. What? Woman, you don't know what you talk about. My husband crazy. He don't know what he be saying sometimes. He be going through some psychotic breakdowns and don't be making no kind of sense. I'm not about to sit here and be quiet and not argue with him. Felt like she could have took that point to a different direction. It felt like it was a bit rushed to get to her promoting her book, but I can understand where she's coming from in regards to saying that who your husband cheats with is your fault, because of the initial fact that he did cheat, it obviously is his fault. And where I'm going with it is, same reason anyone that may be in a relationship is cheating on their significant other. They're not getting what it is that they need, want, or desire being fulfilled from their partner. Y'all know her, y'all love her, some hate her.
Modern women find 80% of men as unattractive. And so on dating apps, which people will argue that maybe people on dating apps aren't looking for something serious, but that's the #1 way people meet. Women only swipe right 5% of the time, up to 20% on the high end in certain studies. So women are all sleeping.
How often do I swipe right? Probably the same, to be honest with you.
Are all sleeping with the same guys. So for guys that are in that percentage, it's like they just have an abundance of girls throwing themselves at them, and then the women will come back later and say men are trash, but that's who
we need to
We done had this conversation multiple times before, but when you really think about it, all right, let's say everybody on those apps are swiping at the same percentage rate. You have majority of guys that are on the app, they're swiping on literally every female that they find attractive, and then you have females that are on the app that are only swiping on the guys that they find attractive, right? That percentage of attractive guys versus the percentage of attractive females is greatly different, right? But the attractive guys, since they have an abundance of attractive females, like I've looked at, there's another content creator, kind of swole dude, he be showing what his Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble profiles look like, and this dude gets a plethora of very attractive women, and they be down to smash on the first night, right? But for majority of men, that's not the case at all. So you gotta think, those women will get with those small percentages of men on the apps and thinking that, oh man, they've hit the jackpot, they've hit the big prize because they got the most attractive man or the most attractive men on the apps. But those men are able to sleep with so many different women on the app that they're like, hey, why should I settle down when this is free cat coming my way left and right every single day? Choose wisely, ladies. Choose wisely. Don't just go for the most attractive guy. Anyway, y'all leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below. I know we covered a lot in this video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.